Hey guys, V from Sharkfin Shears here. Thank you for tuning in to today's class where we're going to be doing a live haircut, bringing you tricks and tips that you can take this week and use behind the chair. I suggest taking one or two of these tricks, trying them out on a client this week, see how they work out for you. Have fun with it. We're going to have fun in today's class. And be sure to tune in every Monday or check out the YouTube channel so you can see the recordings as well. If you're in today's class, please stay tuned to the end. I want to give you a promo code that you can use on the website to shop around that'll help you out when purchasing a pair of shears. Sharkfin is dedicated to bringing education on the tools that you're going to be using behind the chair. I'll talk specifically about the shear that I use and why I like it. And I just want to let you know, again, before we get started, that Sharkfin has a shear for everybody, whether you're looking for a swivel or a non-swivel, a 5.5-inch shear up to a 7, and the different type of blending shears that we offer as well. There's something out there for everybody, and I want to make sure that you have the tool that you're comfortable with in your hand when you're working behind the chair all day. So again, stay tuned until the end. Thank you for tuning in today. And if there's anything in the future that you would like to see, hit us up on Instagram at Sharkfin Shears and let us know what you want to learn about. Let's get started.
Good morning and welcome to today's class special edition. I got a student here, gonna be working on a haircut with him, walking him through this a little bit. And it's also a creative cut with my main man who's behind the scenes, who makes all this production happen, Dez. So he's gonna be out today. So really hoping this helps you guys out in the school I teach at. We talk about approaching hair, the type of hair that we're gonna cut and what we do. And there are some foundations that are just always the same. We're always putting a shape on top of a shape. So as we're cutting the hair, we're shaping the hair that sits on a round head, and then depending on that type of head shape and how it fits the person and everything determines on what it comes out and how it comes out and how it looks. So we're working with curly hair today, so is going to determine like what tool we're going to use and why and how and all that stuff. So excited to dive into that with you guys today. So without further ado, Dan, you ready?
Yep.
Dez, you ready?
So today I'm looking to do, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Juice. It was popular in Juice, but it's called a Gumby. But I'm looking to get a Gumby hairstyle. I'd love to do something fun to do because I'm going to kind of bring my hair back to a different point afterwards. So it's a surprise for my wife too. She doesn't know what it is.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Right away. So start from the ends out, work your way down until the comb is going through the hair smoothly. And then once you get it combed out to the appropriate length and everything, then you can kind of start. So, all right, Dan, where are you starting today?
I'm going to start with a 2 on the sides. To start the fade, we're doing a mid to high fade. So I'm going to start with a metal 2.
All right, you gonna go with the grain or against the grain?
With a grain.
Cool.
Should I go straight up and off or come out? Because I don't.
come in.
Okay.
So
I just want. I don't want to get.
I would go like this.
Okay.
And down. So this keeps the square shape.
Okay.
So I don't round in. And then what we can do is then if we flip it and then go this, I'll just do this little part. And then you flip it and go up to the 2.
Okay.
And you can see how much lighter that gets. So this is the area where we want to kind of go down. Then we can go up 2 and then put the fade line in there. Cool. So do that all the way around the head and we put the fade line in. So let's do this right here. See your hair going that way. So tip your ear out of the way and go again as much as you can. There you go. Nice. Now generally, because we're doing a skin fade, I wouldn't even worry about that because we're cleaning it all out. But just for our sake, I just wanted to show you that. I got you. So, Des, was any reason why you just wanted to switch it up? Like, you wanted? Have you had this haircut before?
No, so it's happened again. Dad just graduated. So it's graduated from my hair before. You guys like, you could have done it. I'll let you do it. I'm keeping a promise.
Nice.
Love it.
All right, so Dan, see how you're struggling a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, so turn that clipper off. Take the Babyliss, put a closed 2 on it, and tell me if it's any different. Either go down against the green, or go down with the green from the top, and tell me if that's any different.
Yeah.
Okay, you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you said I'm gonna do a 2 rotary, I questioned it, but I was like, all right, whatever. Just you can try it out. So here's the teeth on the rotary clipper, which has its benefits. This clipper, and then here's the teeth on the plastic attachment comb. So why do you think this comb attachment is better?
Because it separates the hair. It gives it a guide. And
Well, it separates the hair, yeah.
like it gives it chambers to go.
Yep. So the channels are wider, and for the curly hair, that helps comb through it and separate it. So if you like using a rotary, I'm a huge fan of using rotary clippers, but on curly hair, I'm using my adjustables.
Just a quick question. Remember how you said go down with
Yep.
the rotary? Does that still
Same
imply
thing.
with? Okay.
Yeah, because let me see something. Yep. Okay. So that clipper closed is 6 millimeters. The 2 rotary is 6.3. So they're the same length.
Okay.
So I would do the exact same thing, but that clipper is going to be better right now because of the comb attachment on it. Is that a good question? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm having him, so this is what I imagine. I want a square shape to start because we have more to do. So the question was like, how is Dan knowing where to bring the comb down from? So can I show him something?
Yeah, sure.
So this is what I envision on Dez's head. All right. So this hair sticking out, all this hair sticking out here, that's what we want to shave off. And then I don't want to touch anything like up here. So I'm not gonna round and come in. I'm gonna try to come in on this line here. It matches up with the hair down here, and it shaves off this excess shape that we don't need. And then once that's created, then we can do anything we want like below that for the skin fade and blend into the 2, and then we'll connect the 2 to the top. And there's already kind of a guide here for that as well. I said earlier in the class, we're putting a shape on a shape. So, and then with the white backdrop, you should be able to see what we're creating for Dez. Nice, dude. So you can either punch in with the trimmer, or you can go close no guard, put the trimmer under it, whatever
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
gonna do close no guard.
Cool. All right. Keep this in your hand. Nice. You're gonna do an A and an A, an A and a B?
A and a B.
Okay, cool. So what do you do to try to keep it even on when you go from side to side?
I just match. I go from. The way I do it is I do it with like how you're doing like a rounder. Like I'll start one side.
So how are you gonna match your A? How are you gonna match both your A's? How are you gonna make sure they're even right now?
Just gonna use the
Mirror?
mirror
Yeah.
and just work it that way.
Okay. So stand in front of him. Tell Des to pick his chin up a little bit. Just stand straight up. Go closer to him. Bring your chin up a little bit.
Just a little.
All right. You see the difference?
Yeah, this side's a little lower than this side.
Okay. So tweak that. But do you notice the difference in how to check that? It's totally different. And here, step out of the camera. Totally different than having a client like chin down and then you squatting. You standing right in front of them and bringing it up. I don't know why scientifically it is that way, but it's just the way it is. So, and then one thing I want you to check here. Let me see the comb. One of the mistakes is, now your line is like straight. Like that is a really nice line. What I noticed with some students is towards the front of the fade, it starts to dip. So then when you look straight on, you see that curve, and it's not really the line height, it's actually that little curve. So sometimes you just have to bring that straight. Your line is very nice. So if you think it's a little lower on this side, then I would just bring it up the way that you already have it. That looks great.
I'm gonna got my A's in, now time to put the B's in. The B's and E's.
Start lower and follow through with your. Watch this. I know, but you're shortening your stroke and it's sacrificing your flick. So start lower and be more. Look at this pressure I have on his head. The better you get at your clipper control, you'll be able to come in this tight and like flick like that. But until then, you got to get used to your range of motion, because you shortchanging that it's gonna screw up your fade. You got to like get in there and cut all that crap. Not crap, but you got to get in there and cut all that hair off. Any hair left behind creates a dark spot. Dark spots in the fade, like, you know.
That's something I've noticed that in my.
So if you're hesitant, start lower. Or like if you're in a tight spot like that, angle the clipper up, the butt end up higher. Bring that, and then there you go. That's clean, dude. You need something more like that, and then you can go in and use some detail work at the bottom. There you go. That even just looks more confident. Perfect. There you go. Now don't even worry about that.
Just do it with the trimmer?
Just do it with the trimmer.
Okay.
This is how you kind of pick up speed. So you take your time with the fade line and then get enough clearance there so you can go to the trimmer. And then here, try to tighten up this side a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Now just like polish work for that. There you go. Yeah, man, that's exactly how I would do it. I would go around putting a rough line in, confidently clearing the hair. You gotta do that. And now I would go back, touch it up a little bit, polish it, and now you're ready for your trimmer. Let me polish this real quick. Look, I'm all the way down here. Look how much room I have.
So do you recommend when you're putting in your fade line, so instead of trying to do it perfect in one try, just put in a rough one and then come back and then...
Yeah, it can't be like, your rough is good. Like if you were doing like big waves and there was like all these issues, I would say, okay, yeah, take a little bit more time, but you have good range of motion, or you can put a good line in. I would just encourage you to start lower to get that flick and get that pressure. You're hesitant when you're doing these short things. Did you see how when I went back in here? So nice and controlled motion, I'm going up and down like this. See that? Mm-hmm. This is like a tight, but I can do that because I already flicked. So when I'm going in and putting my line in, I'm like here and then like a good flick and putting a rough in. Then I'll go back in and fine tune it with the shorter flicks, and then to clear everything out underneath it, then I'm doing an up and down motion.
Okay.
When you're trying to flick, that's when you're being cautious. So what I'm saying is you need more room to flick, so start lower so that you can finish at the height you want to.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, because I'm always like, when I'm doing it, I'm always extremely cautious in everything I do.
Nah,
and
you got to let that go a little bit more.
Yeah,
you got it, dude. You got it.
And I'm very robotic with if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so let's trim it up, and Dan, what I just showed you there, when you do your open no guard line, it's the same idea. Open it up, start here, flick up, get a good range of motion in there, like, confident.
Okay.
Then when you go to fade, then you go in and you do smaller up and down strokes. There you go. So quarter turn them just a little bit. So if you stay right on these lines here,
Okay.
and keep turning in, that's what goes. Yeah, dude, that's butter.
Should I go back in with the no guard and kind of flick this out a little bit?
I would take this up a little higher.
Okay.
You have almost, I would take it up past that. Just a little bit, right there. Then go back in and I would dig with the, see how that is barely aligned now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I'd go back in and dig a little bit with the no guard. So, nope, stay there and quarter turn.
There's another thing I'm getting used to is standing and swiveling. I travel instead of making my chair do the work.
Yeah, one thing we always talk about is like keeping your work at chest level. And if you stay in one spot and rotate the client, you don't have to worry about your angle.
Yeah, I'm still figuring that out.
So take the back of the clipper, and I want you to hit his hair and flick down. Nope, turn it over. Use the back of the clipper. Yep. Just hit that bottom line. You see that softening up a little bit?
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. All right, so brush it off and double check your work. Make sure everything from here down is gone.
You okay, Jeff? Remind me of that dude on Police Academy. When he told Moses.
I do that a lot.
All right, so what are we doing right now?
Putting in my open no guard.
Good.
I lost my voice really before I eat.
More pressure, start a little lower, same flick. So just like you did with the closed notice. A little lower. There you go. Yep. Nice. More pressure, start a little lower and more pressure.
How does the feed look?
Okay. And then we're good. Now before you move on here, what I would do, I would come in and start doing that. And as long as you stay below your line, you're good. So what you're doing here is softening the blend for the next clipper guard. And then underneath that, it has to be a true open no guard. So then when you down fade, it connects to all the clicks, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, just like that, dude. Perfect.
Now is that...
So you set your boundary line, and then everything under that boundary line has to be that length.
So would this be consistent with straight hair as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. The major thing we did differently with curly hair was we started going with the grain. You can't do the skin faded with the grain. You have to, at some point you have to go against the grain, but we have to meet them together. But all your techniques outside of that are exactly the same. So now when you already did the closed no guard, right? Mm-hmm. And now you're doing the open. So all you have to do is half it and lever play in between, and the fade should come out very clean. This is what picks up your skin fade speed. Yeah, this is every time. Start low. Yeah, follow your guide. Start lower, and then there you go. Follow your guide. See how that matches up? Good. Mm-hmm. Now that's how you can follow your guide all the way around the world. And then before we start fading, make sure they match up again. So stand, you can turn them that way, walk behind them, go stand in front of them, and make sure that you're. Like, don't stand in front of the camera. Go around. I mean, this side's like almost blended. Like, Dan, look at this side, dude. That's almost blended.
This side's a little,
Lower?
yeah.
Yeah. So just bring it up a little bit.
This is my left side, my dominant side.
Start lower. There you go.
When I was in high school, I was limited to 2 questions per class.
What's that?
They limited me to 2 questions per class.
I had a student like that. Don't be afraid to dig there. Yeah.
It's a little, still a little.
Yeah, so this is where I'll bring this down, and instead of doing like a hard stroke, I'll just kind of go up and off. But right here, the clipper's not on the head. So because his head shape's turning, so instead of doing this and digging, I'll keep the blade flat and go up. Yeah, this is good. So now you're gonna half it, stay in between your closed no guard, and then we're gonna pick out whatever dark spots and lever play, and then finish this off.
Do you want me to go up to the 1.5, or?
No, I would completely finish your skin right now, because this is where I think people get lost. They'll clear again, and then this starts to kind of get blurry. This is your open no guard. Your closed is down here in your trimmer, so everything in between here is your lever play.
Okay.
And you can see that on Dez's hair, there's not much going on here that we need to fix, like change. So we're gonna half it and start down in the trimmer, and you're gonna listen for it cut, because this looks good. Would you agree that this looks good? So I would half my clipper. Des, come on. And I'm gonna start low. You hear it a little bit? So that's where I know that I'm creating, like, this is where you're gonna be able to create really blurry fades. You hear that a little bit?
Yep.
That's it. And then the same idea. As soon as I hear it, I'm doing like short flicks. I would do that, and then I would close it down to the quarter mark. I'd stay even lower. Listen. This, I would pick that little dark spot. That's it. So the sides are generally going to be easy like that. The back, where it expands a little bit, you're going to do the same thing, but instead of it being this much room, it's like that much room. So then we get a little bit more lever play. Yep. Do what I just did on this side, mimic that. So it's going to be halved. Start low, listen for it. As soon as you hear it, start flicking off, and take segments like 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll do the back.
That's better now.
Is that quarter now?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that'll close half guard is. Yeah. It's wild, right? It's weird. All right, look here. Looks good. All right, now.
Should I just right here real quick?
No, that's the next blending area. Don't chase that.
Okay.
That's good to know. Don't chase that right now. This is exactly how the haircut should look. So we got the skins done, okay? And we have the 2, and we're gonna connect the open no guard to the 2. The 2 here is our starting point for our top on what to connect. So we got the skin almost connected to the 2, so leave this, don't chase that right now. That's where people get caught up.
Yeah.
Okay, so finish
Back here?
Yeah, finish back here. And then we'll connect it to the 2, and then we'll go to the top. So you should be halved. Start low, listen for it cutting. Put the clipper on the head, so this clipper should be like that. Okay. That's how it follows head shape. If the clipper's low, or if the back end's too low, as soon as it hits a flat spot on the head, it's gonna come off. And stay just a touch lower. Like right there, there you go. Turn them just a little bit, other way. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice, dude, that's looking really good. And then again, when I see like a dark spot that's higher than the, then I wanna go with the clipper length, that's when I'll pick and everything like that. Let me grab. Cool. You like it?
Yeah.
So we do right here.
Yeah.
Do like a quarter. Dig, short up and downs. Listen, watch. Get that ear out of the way hard. Like pull that down. So instead of pushing it and bending it, watch this. Yeah, if you go like this, it creates a flat spot.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. See that? So then you can really get the full clipper in there. And then again, if it's not coming out the way you like it, slam it shut, stay, and then do the same thing, and there you go. Let's put the one on. Yeah, they're right there. So what I would do in here, about a finger width, is I would go down, same thing you were doing with the two. So I would come in here,
Have it open.
and I would go, yeah, we can start open, and I would go down, like coming in right here.
Okay.
And then this bottom line will go up and meet it, and then we'll have to do some lever
So-
play in between.
Well, right where here.
Yup.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then-
So the two is here to like here, and then the one is like here down. All right. And then we'll see. Go down first. You can go up, you can go down. I go down because it shows me I'm testing the hair. That's why I do that. Like I want to see where the dark and the light is gonna match. Yeah, comb it hard. There you go. Not that. Yeah, right. Yep, on the side of the head. There you go. Now cut that down. Then flip the clipper, flip it around and go against, but stay low. And hit that line and come off. There you go. Look at that. Now look. Dan, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Go. So keep doing that. And then to blend that, I would say you might have to knock that down one or two, and you're gonna pick in here a little bit, and then we'll see what happens like back there. But that's pretty much the foundation for the whole rest of the haircut. Not bad. Yeah. And again, there's a couple different approaches. This is when you're learning and testing different people's hair and this hair type, like curly hair. This is what I would do every time. And then once you have the blueprint for it, just modify it from there.
I never rejected a client for a hairstyle you thought you couldn't do.
No, I just openly told them that I would do the best I could, and if they wanted to sit in my chair, then let's rock and roll.
Should I continue on?
Yeah, because this is your guide. No, this is how you can pick up speed too. Now, like this is your guide, so you're gonna dip a little bit here
Yep.
to follow the head shape, but from now here to here is gonna be that one. So don't come with the one here. Kind of come in like this
angle.
and about right here. But dude, that looks really good.
What is it, the one?
That's he's connecting it with the one. Open with the grain and then slightly against and then lever play after that.
I'm sorry, stream.
So angle the clipper, hold on. This is one thing I really talk about. So you gotta angle it this way now. If you go like that, you're gonna cut across the crown. So pressure, yeah, good pressure. Yep. So when I was apprenticing, I used to talk to like my mentor, and at this stage of the haircut, I'd be like, yeah, so what are you gonna do next? And how's this gonna go? And he's like, I don't know, we're gonna see. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? But what he was saying basically was like, he would test the hair like this. Like, he's like, well, I don't know, I gotta see what the hair does. Like, once I do this, then the hair reacts, and then I decide what I'm gonna do after that. So because of like what's happening here, you're either gonna do lever play with the one or maybe pick with an open half guard. Like, you don't know until you kind of get there. Come back to here and finish this. So finish that with the open and flick into it.
You guys are kind of like sculpting based on the hair's response to what you're already doing.
Yeah, so the foundation is we go with the grain, we go against the grain. Then as we're doing it, we see how like your hair type responds to that. And then from there, we have like a bunch of different tools and tricks from there. So like, I would do this on anybody with super curly hair like yours, I would do this technique. But then depending on how their hair curl responds, I would have to modify some of my like fading techniques. But that's way less to worry about than, the overall approach. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You got to start somewhere. You got to be able to see what happens. And sometimes I've had people and I've done certain things and I'm like, that's not exactly what I wanted or how. And then the next time they come in, I just change it from there. So quarter turn here. More. Yep. There you go.
remember, your guide's always coming from the left hand, so you should, like, here's your guide right here. So as long as the clipper's lined up with that, then you know the level that you're at the whole way of the haircut. That's what keeps you confident, like, move, like, step by step. Yeah, let me help you because you're boxing yourself in. Yeah.
I forgot to go.
You're here, dude. So you got to give yourself more room. See that? See how much more room? And now you have the ability to come up to it. Okay. Cool. So keep doing that. You're confident on this side. That's what I'm saying. If this is your weaker side and you're not confident, go off of your guide. And if it doesn't match your guide, then you have to change something. Okay? Until this side becomes as strong as that other side, you got to go off of your guides. Because you're kind of being more cautious on this side, and you're gonna box yourself in, and you're not gonna get as good of a result as you did on the other side. There you go. See how that lightens up the top section?
Yeah.
So then when you turn it and go to flick, you're good. Yep. So see how you have a little bit more of a line on the side? That's it. Yeah, you got to close it. That's because of your technique with your open no guard. You were, again, more confident on the other side. So now you're going to need more lever play on this side to get that line out. So don't be afraid to, before you start all this fancy stuff, dude, just go quick. So that's not getting it out, so then go down another notch. That's almost there. This is closed.
Again, I wasn't going up high enough with that. I was in the teeth.
Now you might have to go in. But again, that was all because this work that you did with the open no guard wasn't as good as it was on that side. All right, keep going. So you're gonna have to do what I just did a little bit for this portion. So there's gonna be a harder line here. So you're gonna slam this shut on this bottom line, lighten it up a little bit, and then you're gonna go in open no guard, and you're gonna pick a little bit. Do everything else you're doing the same. Don't worry about that right now. Do everything else the same. And let's just get it. Yeah, thanks. Nice, dude. Lever, come lever. Yeah, come all that out. There you go. Nice, dude, nice. Great. Yeah, dude, that's great. Hold on. Did you go through all your levers? Like, did you go through all the levers? So open it all the way up. Make sure you got it good. Okay. So I would go to about, see this? So okay. You can take your time here. So like, I'm listening. As soon as I heard it cutting, I like flicked off. Okay. Now, here, then here, and then really down on this line. And then you can already kind of see where it might be dense. That's where you're gonna pick. That's it. Okay.
Did I pick with the no guard?
Yep. So, but before that, half it, close it, and stay like here and slightly in this area.
Okay.
As long as you don't go here and up, you're good, dude. You can't really mess this up. Okay. So, and you're listening and watching now. Listening and watching, and that's what's really gonna train your eye. Not keep there. Yep. Go back to that spot and keep the clipper on his head longer. Yes. Nice, dude. Nice. There you go. Pressure. Listen. Good, Dan. Now do that every time you do lever play. Now start a little lower and listen and flip. Heck yeah, dude. There you go. Yep, slam it shut, try to get that line out best you can, and then we're just gonna go back in with the open no guard. No, slow down, don't go any faster, just keep doing what you've been doing. Don't try to get fancy. There you go. All right, cool. So now take this off, and then look, see this right here?
Yeah, work on that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give you, let's actually, because it's kind of like, see how it's almost like a solid line? So put this on.
Half guard it.
Open it, start here, and I want you to just flick this line. And dude, do what you did. Start like this, and then and come up, and then and flick off. Do that to kind of start. Start. There you go. That's it, dude. Less is more right now. So keep doing that in that spot until you're happy with it.
Should I let her play or just
Keep it open for now. Perfect. See how when you comb it down that line, see how that's going, but it's still right here? That's what you're looking for. We're just looking to break that line up a little bit.
a little bit more?
Go, dude, just the tiniest bit higher. A little higher. Yes. There you go. See that? Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Nice. Sweet. Now, like, now if you want to kind of come in, like, and break the line up. Like that. And then, so do that here and here. So a little bit here, and then a little bit here. All right. Up and down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, and not so close to each other. Think of it like a blending shear, like how far apart blending shear teeth are. Yeah. And then take a step back and look at it after you did it like a few times. So you don't have to flick with like as much of this. It's kind of like, bud, come on, wake up. It's only been an hour.
You need a wet willy?
You see what I'm saying? Like you can go.
I'm flicking out too much.
Yeah, and look at my middle finger here, so that I can like go like this. Huh? I'm just gonna polish this slightly. So I'm gonna come back in, same technique. This. Just ever so slightly. I think this will bring it together a little bit. I'm hovering a little bit here. I'm not digging, so I'm going off this spot right here. Cool. Logan, how's that look in here?
The dark, the round.
Yeah, right in this crook right here.
The dark.
What's that? Yeah. How's that look, Logan?
Yeah, where's that? Where's that one? Right here. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That was good.
Good.
Yeah. You do it a little bit more, time where you're at, a little higher. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, let's talk about this real quick. So, here's how I would kind of get my, can you come over here, Dan, for a second? See how this comes up and then goes here, and then kind of like the middle is a little higher?
Yeah.
Depending on how much length he wants, I would connect the top here to this length right here. So from here to like here, everything in the middle, which is like maybe like that much, I would square off. I would square it off this way, front to back, left to right. Then from there, we'll square this off. We'll connect the back. And then the left side, we'll do from there, when this is squared off, we'll do a cut in and figure out how we're gonna cut in and then go up. Watch this. So I'm gonna make sure I'm like square this way, and then right here. So see how that now matches up with the front? And then I would take that all the way back. Okay. So whatever you're kind of comfortable with. You got my guide here, so I would stand here like this, and then just work straight back, and you should run out of hair right here. And as long as you're going across the plane like this, see how the head starts to dip when coming off? That's what would give me the length. Okay. So make sure your clipper's squared. So that means that this side of the clipper can be off the head a little bit, like this. See how like right here the clipper's off the head? So as long as your clipper blade's straight, and if that right side is off the head a little bit, that's fine. And just follow all the way back. There you go. We're doing the step up. Well, right now he's just gonna get the whole shape. Like he's gonna cut it down to the desired length, like a flat top. Yeah. I'm not sure. Nice, dude. Follow all the way through because you're gonna run out of hair. It should run right into. You understand what I'm saying? And then go, keep going. Yeah, there you go. Until you don't hear it cutting anymore. Nice, dude. You can try to put it over.
Awesome, thank you.
And then your fingers, these two, Dan? Yeah, like this. You can be like that, and this can push down on his hair or hover on it, and then you just get the clipper angle you want. Yep, there you go.
You almost balance the body on
Yeah, no short strokes, dude. It's got to be like when you're cutting, it's like, yeah, there you go. All right. Get the hair off his head. Okay, so in here. All right. So you see, come over here for a second. You see this and this, and then you see that sticking out?
Yeah.
So you can do it one of two ways. You can come in like the guide's here, and you're gonna come in and go straight that way, or you can put your fingers here, and you can come in towards you, whatever's more comfortable for you. Okay? If you want, that's freehand, hold on. That's doing it freehand. Or if you want, no, I would just use light pressure like that, and you can come in like this. So which one do you want to do?
I probably did. Well, I feel like I can do freehand better on this side, but I'd probably do. But on my right side, I feel like it'd be harder, so I'm just going to do clipper over comb the whole thing. So I'm not doing.
Okay. So what I would do is you put the comb right here. You got to find this angle. So this is flat. So I want to go straight up and start with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we'll tweak it from there. There you go. So Dan, look at, get that hair out of it. Yeah. Now look at this side versus that.
Yeah.
Okay. So mimic that all the way around there. Yeah, it does. Yeah, the shape it's up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't dig on your clipper work. It's up. Yeah, there you go. Don't dig on your clipper work. That'll change the fade. Cool. All right. Let me see the clipper. And then we'll do a little bit of polish.
Yeah, it's a little shaky on the top.
Yeah. I'll do a little bit of polish work here. So the one thing about this is not chasing. Your eye's gonna be going like a million different places.
and you want to try not to chase anything, because that's when you'll make it shorter here, longer here, and then you'll start to get real uneven. But now I think you did a great job. So see this right here? I would just, again, we're trying to create a square. This is a straight tool, so just fine tuning that little bit to connect. Nice.
So when you're doing that clipper over comb, do you ever pick out with the comb part while you're,
No, once it's, so like we've talked, so curly hair, I've talked about this while like doing, like when I was doing your beard on the class, I talked about like I comb it out once, put my shape in, and then slightly comb it out again, and anything that sticks outside of that shape I'll trim, but I'm not gonna sit there and comb it and comb it and comb it and comb it, because the hair will get longer and longer and longer, straighter, and then then you have nothing to go off of anymore.
because when I was doing, I was kind of picking it out, but then again, I was coming in lower than I should have been.
Yep, you were coming in more into your clipper work, so. What's that? What, the front and everything? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I think overall though, just tweaking a few things here and there, the structure you put in was great. See? Flat. Oop.
I see how those monitors are difficult with
Nice. What's that?
I see how a monitor can be difficult with dark hair. You can't see everything.
Yeah.
You just dye it blonde.
Could we do that? You want me to do this?
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna shave a line into. Are we going that deep? I think it's good you jumped into this part.
You want me to do my head with the pressure? I just put pressure on my head with
No, no. Go any wider?
Got some question?
Yeah.
Maybe like a little wire. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's like.
Cozy.
Yeah, I think that looks better.
Some parachute pants and a gold,
Clock. That's it.
like a gold pirate shirt. The breezy with the big sleeves. Yeah.
That's like my parents, bro.
All right. You want the line? Stunning, bro. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I mean, I'm an adult. That's juice now. Have you ever seen juice? Where'd you grow up at? Where you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah, where'd you grow up?
Honestly.
That makes sense.
Can you see that in the monitor?
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, it looks good.
What makes sense? I have some juice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Turn towards you.
Lucky me.
That's hot.
Hooking up Dez on my birthday. Look at that. Very early on that we do not leave any responsibility to Logan.
You see if the door's locked. You sure?
Yeah, this is hot. Hey, yo, hey, yeah. My new name Poppy, yeah. My name, That's your new man.
He's your. It's Prince.
Lean forward just a little bit.
Oh, that's what it was.
Right there. Yeah, chin up.
Prince a cool name, man.
Appreciate it.
What's your name, Prince?
Bro, your name is Logan. That's the same name as Wolverine. Be grateful, bro.
Yeah, I do have a movie after that is true.
You could easily play young Wolverine too.
I'll look it up like them. I'll got those pork chops on the side of my face.
You can grow it out.
Good. That's true.
Nah.
I was gonna say, I've never seen this done before. I don't think I've ever seen this in person, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen someone with a haircut.
I think it looks good.
It does look good.
I thought you bugging, bro. I'll stop talking. I'm sorry.
You gotta
You see the number on the camera. The camera's on.
All right, man. So, what are the biggest things you took from today?
I need to learn to be more aggressive
With what specifically?
with
Yeah, step in the shop more.
Come in the shower.
I learned I need to be more aggressive in coming out and then staying lower because I need to stay lower and come up higher because I usually go below the line and I'm like with the teeth and I never come up as much because I'm always trying to be conservative.
Yeah, following through is actually going to give you the desired result you want. Starting lower is going to allow your hand to go through the full motion without shortchanging what you're trying to do. So more pressure, start lower
And
to get your desired result.
start lower and follow through because I start low and I come out too early, so I'm not really cutting anything from sometimes.
Yeah.
with,
What else did you take from
pressure.
today's?
I need to keep firm pressure. Don't go light. Too light. You want to keep firm pressure consistently around the entire portion of the head to keep it all the density even.
And then what about your strong side versus your weak side?
There's you can tell the difference between my strong side and my weak side. My strong side, it comes out in that pretty much perfectly, and then on my weak side, I need to be a little bit more aggressive.
So what can you follow through?
The guideline.
Yeah, follow your guide. Just trust your guide. All right, trust your guide. And then how about? I know I kind of finished the step up, but how did you feel about the top? What did you learn on the top?
Just got to keep it straight and even and freehand, but make sure you use your fingers as a guide, as a kickstand.
Yeah. Yep. Good. And then use the angle of the clip. Whatever the angle of the clipper is, that's what the hair is going to do. So to get that straight up and down look, make sure the clipper's straight up and down. Whatever falls in between, you're cutting. Use your fingers as a guide along the head for stability. So should be good to go. All right, man. How are you happy with it overall? Yeah, I think you crushed it. Des, thanks, man. And thanks for letting us do a little bit of the creative aspect of the haircut today, too. You happy with it?
Yes, sir.
Good, man. Sweet. All right, guys. Well, again, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys picked up something from today's class. One of the things that I was able to do, kind of help out with the polish work in some of the denser areas, I went in with the blending shears and just kind of picked at it to break up those really dark spots. Typically, the dark spot, you will see a dark spot in this area. This is where the skull kind of changes shape and there's a divot. And most people do have that. So you can use that technique on most of your skin fades in that area. And then, yeah, doing this step up was pretty cool. We worked at it, took a few times to kind of get it to where we wanted it. And then going in fine tuning. And then I went in with the 6 1/4 double shark fin shears to just take away the flyaways, polish the haircut up. So it's just looking super consistent and nice. So cool, man. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's class, and we'll see you next time. If there's anything that you're looking for more detail on specifically, email us at education@sharkfinshears.com or reach out to us on Instagram, sharkfinshears. Talk to you guys soon. Everybody, sign off. Say it.
Bye-bye.